Yeah, the other thing you brought up, it was just we were kind of touching on here, is also listen before you talk, right? And this is chapter 16 where you go into, you talk a lot about the 80-20 rule, but this is a reverse 80-20 where spend 20% of your time listening, 80% or 20% of your time talking, 80% of your time listening.
Yes. And what's important there is when I talk about that, what I really want to make sure people get, it's a dialogue. It's not a monologue. It's not where you're simply letting them talk or they're letting you talk. It's a combination. And your questions and your discussion really has to be based off what they say. You have to listen to what they're talking about because they're going to tell you things. They'll tell you anything. Look, here's a key factor. And maybe you hit on the book, maybe not. But we as salespeople create the flow of the conversation. When I go in and say, hello, how are you? I'm starting a conversation that you're going to say, I'm fine. That's what you say. But if I went in and if I said to you, you know, Mr. Prospect, I was thinking about you today, and I know you're not my customer, and I'm just curious, why not? I'm creating a different flow of a conversation. I'm actually creating any conversation. I can say anything I want, but if I said that, I get a different conversation. And therein lies a very key aspect of selling, which is you create the conversation. You control the conversation. You initiated the conversation. Then, damn it, make sure you take control and lead the conversation down the path you want to go.
That's
knowing. Yeah,
no, I was going to say it's interesting. It's very similar to a concept that we had a guy on here, or in Clough, talking about, where they called framing, and you literally control that conversation. And he says oftentimes, and sorry I cut you off, but we'll get to it in a sec. Just oftentimes two frames collide, and the stronger one actually manages, right? And it doesn't mean you have to be aggressive or anything like that. It's just taking that person, as you say, just walking them
in
down
good humor,
the path.
right? You have to do it in good humor.